This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of July 13th, 2022. I'm Alex Brown. Indianapolis-based startup Velum launched this week through a collaboration between High Alpha Innovation and IU Health, with the goal of using technology to help reduce nurse turnover and burnout. CEO John Larson says the platform involves personal reflection and sharing with team members to build individual and team wellness.
We came to the realization that the solution was that human connection, and we looked for ways that we could enable them and really stimulate that need for connection and outreach.
Velum is currently beta testing the platform at several IU Health facilities and is looking for other testing partners as well. Former retail executive David Redden has been picked as commissioner of the Indiana Department of Labor by Governor Eric Holcomb. Redden, who will begin his new role July 25th, served in executive roles for former grocery chain Marsh Supermarkets, including Senior Vice President of Human Resources. South Bend-based Beacon Health System is marking the completion of a nearly $5 million addition to Beacon Granger Hospital. The health system announced today the new outpatient MRI center will provide improved access to MRI services. Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand is made possible by the following.
IBJ Media delivers business news covering Central Indiana and the entire state. The Indianapolis Business Journal and Inside Indiana Business are now part of the same family. Look to the IBJ for in-depth coverage of Central Indiana's business community and tap into Inside Indiana Business for stories that extend throughout Indiana. 2 resources, unlimited business insights that help you stay informed and get ahead. Learn more at ibj.com and insideindianabusiness.com.
Forbes is out with its annual list of the best credit unions in each state, and 5 Indiana-based institutions made the cut. Inside Indiana Business reporter Wes Mills has more.
There are more than 5,400 credit unions in the U.S., and 175 were named to this year's list. Forbes partnered with market research firm Statista to conduct interviews with more than 26,000 U.S. citizens from all 50 states on their banking relationships. The 5 Indiana institutions include Purdue Federal Credit Union in West Lafayette, Evansville Teachers Federal Credit Union in Evansville, Centra Credit Union in Columbus, Via Credit Union in Marion, and Forum Credit Union in Indianapolis. Customers provided an overall satisfaction score and were asked if they would recommend the credit union to others. The members were also asked questions about trust, services, financial advice, and terms and conditions of their lending. You can connect to the full list at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. Wes Mills, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
The IU Angel Network is investing $85,000 in an adaptive apparel brand created by Indiana University alumnus Jimmy Zolo. The company, Joe and Bella, offers a line of easy-to-wear, quick-change clothing designed for older adults who have difficulty dressing and undressing, including those living with Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, and other physical and cognitive changes. IU says the investment offers the brand the foundational connection and financial support necessary to get the business off the ground. The Dress Without Stress apparel brand stems from Zolo's real-life experiences with his grandmother, who was living in an assisted living facility and struggling with pain while dressing. After about 6 months on the job as chairman of the Gary Chicago International Airport Authority, former Congressman Pete Visclosky says he sees real economic potential for the airport, but that potential will not come from commercial passenger traffic. He says the timing isn't right.
The airport has maintained its status to accept passenger service. I don't see that in the immediate future tomorrow, but we have maintained that status. We're all agreed that when that opportunity comes, because there have been failed opportunities in the past, it has to be a true airline, well capitalized.
Last month, Gary Airport announced it will resume independent management, operations, and development of the airport, ending an 8-year relationship with 2 vendors. Visclosky says its sustained growth and added infrastructure offerings has positioned the airport to be independently operated. Future Pacers owner Steve Simon is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.